ball that time by Steve Spagnuolo.
4 sacks, season high against Herbert. 3rd and 18, looking downfield, sideline shot here, is caught by Allen. He worked inside of Williams to come up with a big catch at the 16-yard line. Wow.
How's that hamstring doing? I mean, that's what the great ones do, right? Even if they make a huge mistake, they come back and make sensational plays. His hands and his ability to dive and make plays, that is Keenan Allen that lit this league on fire for the last half decade.
They needed 18, they got 46. Eckler, inside run to the 13-yard line. So they're in game-tying field goal range, but of course want to take the lead here inside of 3 minutes remaining. Both teams full complement of timeouts.
And so now you're going to see the Chargers slow things down here, because now time is much more of a factor for Kansas City and wanting to get the ball back. So the timeout, each with 3 now. We'll see how this sequence goes. Chargers would love to burn as much of this clock and score a touchdown as they could.
Eckler in motion. Swing it to him with 3 blockers. Eckler, first down to the 4-yard line. Chiefs don't use a timeout, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Right there's the key block. He makes the catch, and then he makes the block one-on-one in open space, and that's really what did it.
2nd all-time on the Chargers in receptions behind Antonio Gates. Keenan Allen, been in the lineup so little this year, the hamstring injury. One of the biggest moments in the first 3 months of the season. Allen comes up.
All right, Keenan Allen with the big mistake, but then comes right back with the biggest play of the ball game. And watch how he manipulates this on the outside. He's trying to go by the outside. It's cut off. He's going to do a little whip back to the inside, dive and make the catch. One of the biggest plays of the year. 1st and goal for the Chargers from the 4. All-out blitz.
Herbert sees it, throws it. It's back to Herbert. He caught it on the deflection, and he's going to lose a couple of yards here. And a timeout will be taken with 1:48 to go. Seaton deflected it.
Kansas City, their first 30-second timeout.
And Herbert got his naughty inside.
Protection actually was very good, and they had an opportunity with Keenan Allen on the outside one-on-one. But man, those Chiefs get their hands on a lot of footballs, and I think Justin Herbert gets a lot of passes knocked down as well.
For a guy who's 6'6",
yeah.
right? Yes.
He does have a little 3/4 sort of delivery to him, though.
2nd to Joe Burrow in that stat column. He's had that happen a couple of times of late, so it'll bring up 2nd down, and that was Herbert's 2nd reception of the year. Richard Rodgers in the lineup. They come out of the huddle quick. Herbert looking, throwing, end zone, touchdown, Homer!
There was just a moment's hesitation on the outside, just a moment. They went to the quick snap, and you can see everybody pointing in different directions in the secondary for Kansas City. That's the rookie Brian Cook back there. And how about the Chargers and that drive?
Huge extra point, and Dicker knocks it in. He still hasn't missed a kick. 27-23. Kansas City will need Rodgers and the Packers. Kickoff by Dicker. No return. Chiefs will take over at the 25-yard line.
All right, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam and Sebastian Joseph Day He has used all three names here tonight and has been all over the field and all over Patrick Mahomes, but it has been some of the subtle plays inside that he has made, and in particular, to set up this fumble that turned the game around.
2 timeouts, 75 yards, 106 seconds. Here goes Mahomes. Looking to more plays. Valdez Scantling. The Chargers sideline wanted offensive pass interference, pushing off Bryce Callahan. It's not called. It's a gain of 18 yards. So the hand signal for this big swing here from Mahomes from the 43. On the run, chased by Joseph Day. To the sideline, Mahomes gets the most out of it as he scoots out of bounds with the first down at the 46-yard line of the Chargers, and they are right there right away.
And you see there Sebastian Joseph Day having to tap his helmet and go, I need a break. And that's what happens when you're thin. Joe Gaziano, who really was just elevated for this game, he hasn't played in the game all year, now in the biggest moment perhaps of this Chargers season.
Second-year man out of Northwestern. Going to mark the ball back at the 49-yard line. Say Mahomes didn't go out at the first down marker, but short of it, it is 2nd and 4 with 1:18 to go.
Kelce at the top, Derwin James over him.
Mahomes back, Kelce released late. Mahomes in trouble, gets rid of it. Incomplete towards the sideline. Justin Watson about 10 yards away as an eligible receiver. The pressure came from Kyle Van Noy.
Kyle Van Noy is going to loop back inside here and take Joe Thuney right back into Mahomes. So a heck of a play when they needed one most.
Of course, 4-down territory. 2 plays to get 4 yards. Chargers bring it forward. Mahomes pressured, fires. Watson can't bring it down. Flag down. 2 flags, opposite side of the field.
Yeah, I think Derwin James may get called on that one. There was a wrestling match. One way or another, it had to be called something.
He was over there with Kelce.
It has been that kind of physical approach all night long between those two.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense number 3. This is a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Yeah, you'll see it. They've been going at it pretty good all night long, but at that time, officials considered that one step too far.
And Terry McCauley, watching along with us from the studio, says proper call. 1:05 to go. Chiefs at the Chargers 46. Time the best do their best. Mahomes, 5 to choose from. Sky Moore's got it at the 33-yard line. Chiefs still have those couple of timeouts.
Sky Moore has been a headache tonight for these Chargers.
5 catches and 7 all year. The 33, Mahomes taking off, out of space to run. Mahomes inside the 20, slides down to the 16-yard line. Timeout Kansas City, 37 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Kansas City. They're second at the half.
Defensive players love this 2-man coverage where they have 2 deep safeties behind and then they play man underneath. The problem is that right there. And every quarterback in the NFL knows it. Even if you're not a running quarterback, you'll see quarterbacks run against that defense. And usually it's played, Mike, in these big situations, and they got him.
And I just had a flashback to the game we did 2 weeks ago in Tennessee. Late in the game, they need a play. There goes Mahomes, 15, 16, 18 yards. 24 straight in November and December. And he's never lost a road division game. All 13 of them he's won, trying to keep those 2 streaks alive on this drive. One timeout left, 37 seconds. Watson, the motion man. Kelce alone on the right. Coming across to the left. On the run, Kelce. Kelce, touchdown! The hat trick. Three touchdowns for Kelce. The Chiefs take the lead. Big PAT Harrison Butker. He's got it. He's been terrific kicking tonight. 31 seconds, 3 timeouts for the Chiefs to respond.
Anytime they know it's man, there's Derwin James right there. You're going to get right there. And even though there's no contact, for Derwin James, when he turns and sees 2 people coming at him, there's a moment's hesitation. But Kelce won that so big right off the jump. There was just nothing that Derwin James can do. He could not catch him once he got in that trail position. And then the little pick on the inside by Justin Watson made Derwin James just dip a little bit back inside. These guys are so smart. They're just so smart. They know what they're doing. And Travis Kelce reads defenses every bit as well as Patrick Mahomes, which is what makes them so magical out there.
It's greatness, it's answering the moment, and it's also the nuance. And 2 weeks ago we were in Kansas City, and Andy Reid reminded us, and we talked to Kelce and Mahomes, they go down during other practice periods, and they just work on little things. These 2 guys, and they come up with just the special sauce, and it changes week to week. And usually it changes to something that works out.
Laboratory.
That's right. 31 seconds, still time for the Chargers here. Drive's going to start at the 25. And can they get in field goal range for Cameron Dicker, who's hit 2 game winners this year in his 3 NFL games? This one would be a game tire.
I tell you what, we have seen a lot of sequels to Travis Kelce making game-winning plays against these Chargers. It's amazing.
So they need about 38 yards. Dicker hit from 55 in warm-ups. So you figure they got to get back down around 3 first downs here. Herbert's thinking about taking off here, but what a play inside by Chris Jones. He stepped right up, took Herbert down. Timeout Chargers, 25 seconds remaining.
And Chris Jones is as smart as anybody out there. He knows because they've got both tackles wide, it's going to be a temptation for Herbert to do exactly what Patrick Mahomes did on that previous play. When he rushed, he had his head up, he saw the step up, came back and made the play. That was a monster play.
5 sacks of Herbert tonight. Most times he's been sacked in a game in his career.
They do have the rookie Brian Cook in up over Keenan Allen.
In the 20, Herbert escaping in trouble, puts it up for grabs for Allen. It's almost intercepted and is on the deflection. Brought in by Nick Bolton. Herbert put it up for grabs. Allen was coming across. They converge in the secondary. And the Chiefs come away with the big takeaway and a big, big win.
Start right back inside again here with Chris Jones with the quick move, forces Herbert to get off that spot, backpedal, and make an uncommon throw. And the Kansas City Chiefs do what they always do. They always look like they may be out of it, that they're going to lose the game, and they just do what they do, which is find a way. And especially on the road in these divisional games. That record is just phenomenal.
And they find guys, too. Deion Bush, who hasn't played a defensive snap in a couple of weeks. Back there helping deflect it. Staley won't use the last couple of timeouts. Travis Kelce comes up big and Big Red. Andy Reid gets another one. Well, every Mahomes Herbert game has been a one-score game, and it was again tonight.